Hi guys, and welcome back to Metagrim Plays Minecraft. This is the second part of my Enderman farm building, and I've done a little bit of work off camera. It's difficult to build this on camera because it's pretty complex. As a reminder, I'm using Queen King Happy's design, and he has a tutorial for this build. And I am constantly having to go back and rewatch parts of it because it is pretty complex. Oh, that's first person mode. Okay, great. So I'm up here at the top. This is the fall reset. Oh, there's an Enderman down there. This is the fall reset. And this is probably one of the more complex parts of the build. This is a one wide design, as I mentioned in the last video. But it's a two wide fall reset because the vines need to be on both sides. So the Endermen fall through here, and if they happen to strafe over a little too far, this row of pistons will push them back over into the one wide, and yeah, that's how that works. So you can see right here, this block right here, the Endermen push out and it goes past that. Some of them might get stuck on that one wide back there. Queen King Happy describes that, but apparently it doesn't affect the efficiency at all. So it doesn't, and it happens very rarely that they would get stuck there. So anyway, I have built this. I think I'm at the part now where it's going to get to be where I'm going to be able to have a rhythm. So I'm not sure how well I like these corners being empty because it makes it hard to get around the farm. So I might actually put blocks there. Not sure. We'll see. But then I might have to worry about stuff spawning there as well, so yeah, you can run diagonal, so it works. I do need to put some anti-strafe measures on this side. Ooh, and I forgot them down there. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's just do a couple of these while I'm chatting with you guys. And again, I like using nether rack up here because it's super easy to get, and I don't care if I lose it. So the vines have to grow down to the buttons. The buttons stop the vines from growing, and they have to grow down that far before the second block is actually the part that you want to reset. That's 43 blocks from down here. We're at Y48 right now, and the soul sand down there is at Y3. So, yeah. So I need to go down here. I wonder if I'm going to be able to fix... Ooh. I'm not going to be able to get those back, I don't think. I wonder if I'm going to be able to fix... Maybe. Maybe I can. Yep. There we go. That's fixed. And one more here, I believe. This might be a little bit harder. Or not. That actually works out really well. I need to remove this block down here. And I guess I no longer need this block. And there we go. Oop. Or that one. Alright, so I'm going to come down here. I actually have some things that I need to get. And it would be nice to get some of these blocks. So, I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do here. This is part 2 of the video. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to build... Whoops! I'm going to build a couple... I only died that one time on camera. I haven't died any other times yet. I do have it lit up there, so Endermen are not going to spawn up there right now. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get my materials. I'm gonna need more materials. I'm going to need a lot more cobblestone to make the pistons. I'm going to need... How much more cobblestone do I need? I'm going to need a lot more wood. I did bring some oak. Oh, I should set those up. On this side, where can I set them up? I think I'm just going to use... I think I'm just going to use one, but I'm going to need to set up a little tree farm here, because I'm going to need to grow. I'm going to need to grow trees, so I need a lot more wood. Let's see, 3. So I'm just going to explore. Oh, this is oak though. It could grow out of control. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should just head back to the overworld and harvest a stupid amount of trees. I think I'm probably going to have to do that, unfortunately. Iron, I'm not too worried about. I do need more iron, but once I start building... So here's the deal. I'm going to build a bunch of spawning pads, as many as I can with the resources that I have. And then after that, this is going to be more or less functional. It's not going to be as fast as when it's completed, but it'll be something. I just need something, something faster than that skeleton XP farm that I have. And then I'll probably do some AFK in the overworld while I build up iron reserves. I think I'm going to have enough redstone. Yeah, I think I'm going to have enough redstone. I think I'll be good on that. I think I even have a little bit left back at home. But I'm going to need a lot more cobblestone. And I'm going to need more iron. I think I'm going to be good on string, too. So, what I want to do is I wanted to do some building of this on camera. I think what I'm going to do for that is I'll just do some fast forward from my perspective. I wish that I could use a second camera account, which I do have a second account, but I just don't have another computer set that I can set up to do it. So, unfortunately, it's just going to have to be first-person perspective. I think that'll work out well enough. But yeah. So I think that I'll do some of that work off camera and show some clips of this, and then get it to the point where I've exhausted my resources, and we can take a look at how this thing works, to try it out, kill some Endermen. So I will be back in to you a minute, to me maybe a couple days. See you soon. Well, guys, it is done. Or, it's not done, but it is fully operational. Anyway, this took me a really long time to do. I think the actual hours spent weren't that long, but it took me weeks to get this done instead of days as I originally thought, simply because I've had so much real life stuff getting in the way. My son was sick for almost a week, and he wasn't sleeping very well, and my partner and I weren't sleeping very well. I think my partner had it worse than I did because he wants mama. But yeah, basically all I could do was take care of him and work has been totally crazy too. I've been very, very, very busy at work. End of the year is one of our busier times. Actually, it's not the end of the year; it's the beginning of the year, but there's a lot of preparation. So, yeah, so I have just been really busy. I've been busy here too. So let's see what I've done. I wanted to explain a little bit about what I did here at the top because Queen King Happy didn't really show very well in his tutorial how to build this in survival. He showed it fine, but it does go very fast. And as of this posting, his channel is still down. It was taken down for repeated, quote-unquote, repeated community strikes and or copyright infringement. None of which I don't think is true. But these things can happen on YouTube. I feel really bad for him. I hope he gets his channel back soon so I can link to his awesome tutorial. But I might show how to build a little bit of this. I don't want to do a full tutorial because, again, it's his design, his tutorial. Credit, as Doc likes to say, credit where credit's due. And I agree with that. But I might just show how to build this in survival a little bit some other time in a little tutorial video or something. Anyway, let's head down and see what I've done down there. I've done quite a bit. So I've got tons of ender pearls now. Might as well make use of them. Here we are, down here at the very, very noisy bottom. Right now we're in ender pearl collection mode, and they're just falling to their deaths. Occasionally one does still live. I think it's because of the fall reset. Or not the fall reset. Yeah, the fall reset, but with the pistons that push some of them out. I think occasionally they still have a half a heart when they land, because there's one block difference or something. I don't know. I don't understand. But it works really well. Really fast. You see they're already piling up. It doesn't take very long for them to pile up, and actually I've noticed that the sound of them falling has stopped, so we've reached the mob cap, and it didn't take very long to do that either. So this just goes really fast. They fall faster than you can kill them, and you can see that I'm actually reaching the limit of there's a limit to how fast you can pick up XP, and I'm reaching that as well. So, yeah, you have to use a lot of food. Eventually, I will have a beacon here, out 33 blocks or something from this point, so they can't teleport. That will be set to regen so that I will not have to eat while I'm here. So I'll show a little bit really quickly about this stuff off. I think I showed this before, so I'll just briefly mention it. And this is in Queen King Happy's tutorial. I hope you were able to see it. You push this button. It goes into this little T flip-flop, which I had to angle differently than his tutorial because of redstone direction bug or something. Really annoying. But it splits two ways. It powers these pistons down here, which removes the soul sand out, making the fall one more block, which kills most of them. And it also gives this little quick pulse up here. So before these retract, these extend, push a block into Enderman's head, and kill almost all of them. So let's just see that in action. Yep, see, only one left. And you just kill him. So that's that part. I've made some modifications over on this side. His original design still has this item elevator, dropper elevator, which is silent. The first time an item goes through, it makes a sound. After that, no more sounds. So there's just a comparator going into a clock here. Powers this whole set of droppers. I think there's, how many droppers are there? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Lots and lots and lots of hoppers. Oh my gosh. So much iron went into this. It was crazy. I set this up different than King Happy did. I have an item sorter here. This is a very standard design. Oh, that is filled up now. So these two are totally filled. But normally, what we have here is we have 4 in there, and then once an extra one goes in, I've got these bowls here because don't really use bowls for anything, so they work fine for sorting. And the way this works is, let me step over to this one again. The comparator, or comparator, or however you say it, checks how many items are in there. Once it hits 5, it powers this redstone, which powers this repeater, which turns off this torch. Normally this torch is on, but these are filled up right now. And lets items pass through. So only ender pearls can go through. And bowls, I guess, but we don't really have any... there's not really any danger of bowls getting in here. So this is... Wow, this is getting filled already. After these are both filled, I have another sorter here, also with ender pearls, going out to this line here, which head to a dropper with this little clock here. And it will spit the ender pearls out into the void. So that I don't just have tons and tons and tons of ender pearls sitting around clogging up my sorting system. And yeah, it's still kind of dangerous around here. I also have in here, so if any other item comes in, the reason why I put this sorting system on is just in case something ends up in those hoppers, I wanted a mechanism in place to be able to get those back. And this is my overflow chest. So all of these things, including the overflow protection, are sorting out ender pearls. Anything that is not an ender pearl or a bowl will get sent here. So basically, you know, items run through these hoppers. If they can be sorted down here, they will. If they can't, they will go into this chest. Hello, die. So I think 4 double chests of ender pearls is plenty for a single player. I can only carry this much plus what's in my ender chest, and I guess what would be in a donkey. That's more than this. So good to go. And it doesn't take very long to fill these up. I think maybe 10 minutes ago this was empty. So I did have it set to peaceful for a while I was building this stuff because I just could not stand the sound of the Endermen anymore. And it took me a lot of figuring this out. I'm not very good at the redstone, and I haven't really done very much work with hoppers and things, so it took me a little while to figure this out. I think it took me an evening to figure this out. But it is set up. The next thing that I have left to do is to make this all 2.5 blocks tall, fill in this, add lighting, make it safe, cover the roof with water, and yeah, make it Enderman proof. And then add some an enchanting area in, an anvil station. I think I'm going to have 2 enchanting tables, one with full bookcases and one with level 1. I think that's pretty much all I ever do. And I want a lot of double chests for... I'm just going to do this. So if they can't see you, they won't teleport. So I might as well just let them pile up here. Double chest for enchanted books. So it's going to be a pretty big room. I don't know how big exactly, but probably pretty big. I might have the enchanting area and the books come back all the way over here even. I've already built this platform in, so I kind of feel like, why not use it? And the same on this side. I mean, it's already going out all the way on this side. It would be nice if it was symmetrical, so I might as well use this for storage for books and stuff, and put an enchanting table in. I want the enchanting table as close as possible to this, I guess. But there's no reason why I couldn't have additional storage around it. I'll figure all that stuff out off camera. Progress is going to be probably pretty slow again on single-player stuff. I'll continue to do my multiplayer stuff with Solon, and I also have one series that I'm going to start for sure very shortly. So keep your eyes out for that. And actually, it might even go up before this episode. I'm not going to ruin the surprise of what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Probably a lot of people are going to be Let's Playing it, but I don't care. It's going to be fun. And there's another game that's going to be coming up soon, too, that I'm planning on Let's Playing. So, a couple new series in the works. But I do want to continue the Minecraft stuff. I might have to focus more on my dual survival with Solon. But that's okay. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. And we will see you next time. Have a great day. I can't wait to start enchanting tons and tons and tons of stuff. It's going to be awesome. All right, take it easy, guys.